Hello, guys, good afternoon. So, I went to Vipassana for 10 days and I have told this to everyone, shared my experience. It was tough, whatnot. But it's not about going to Vipassana and doing things, right? It's not about like, kya timetable hai, what's the food pattern there, what's the um, what's the facilities and what is how to register and how to do all of that. There are n number of videos for that. I want to go more cerebral into it, where I explain my day wise experience and tell you what happens in my mind. A lot of Vipassana videos just tell you about, oh, I saw light, oh, I saw vibrations, oh, I saw this, I saw that, I saw it's floating. All of that is what good. But it's not about the facilities, it's not about these vibrations, it's about the experience in totality. And that's what I'm here, that's what I'm gonna tell you about day in a day wise perspective, how my brain work, and what were the cerebral aspects that a lot of people don't talk to you guys about. So day one, which is fairly an easy day because half day is gone. You reach there at around 2 or whatnot. You eat some things and then the meditation start. For the first 4 days, we do this thing called Anand Panan, which is basically noticing your breath and this area. And then the Vipassana starts where you do the head to toe and toe to head. You have to head to toe and toe to head. The vibrations, the sensations you feel across the body, you have to see them in a very equanimous way. You're not gonna react to the bad ones. You're not gonna attach to the good ones. You're just gonna just like a highway, lot of cars passes, bikes passes. You have to just observe. That's the basic thing. Now my experience, day one, doing the meditation and being in solace was just a regular day. My brain was working the same. I was thinking about the movies, the music, the books, the what my friend says. Oh, my friend must be drinking that or no, eating that. And day one was fairly easy. Now day two, brain starts to realize, oh, I don't have phone. I don't even have a lot of color palettes. So I'm forgetting the colors because primarily was yellow, beige, green and blue and white. These were the colors that I saw. And then my brain is like, oh, I cannot run away. I cannot run away. I cannot run there. I cannot run here. I cannot run there. I cannot run here. So the brain started getting confused. It started getting into this way of thinking things. So what happened is when you think about a problem and it's giving you a certain discomfort, you negate that, sort of keep it in like your brain's back folder, and you open another drawer and there is something regarding something totally different, which is totally not the current scenario, and you start thinking about that thing, and your brain is like going up and down. The full potential is this, but now it's like this. So your brain is like giving 20% to this, 30% to this, 50% to that, and it's a mess. But now 100% to that one problem. Even that one sensation, even that one thing that I'm thinking, I get a total thinking way. From left I can think, from right I can think, from up I can think, from going in the middle I can think. I can think about that particular issue in so many different ways and get so many different answers. That is something that happened. Now, the dream part. When I slept on the day two, I dreamt of a lot of things. I dreamt of basically scared. I was scared of like this dog, and I will not tell you about the dream, but basically I was getting a lucid dream about running in a jungle and there is a rabid dog behind me, and that was quite real. Now the day three, now your brain has started to getting discomfort, like oh, okay, now it's totally like it wants some life support. Even a morsel of entertainment, even a morsel of sensory pleasure is a bliss, but you don't have that. So when you eat things, when you eat or drink coffee or a tea or a green tea, you think about so many things. Just you have so much gratitude. You have so much. Your ego is getting so much calmer and calmer and calmer. You are so happy because your brain has gotten accustomed to this life of savoring even the smallest happiness, which is totally non-existent in today's life. Getting the best phone, getting the best car, getting the best uh, whatever. If you get best, it's not enough. You have to do more. You have to do more. That more never ends. So I got a dream. This time it was about a vasana. It was about greed. In my dream, it was about greed. Now the day 4 happens. Now day 4, brain was equanimous and the Vipassana started. And my whole body started like feeling things. I was getting like quite my sensory sensation that I was getting from this meditation was I was getting this heat inside me, and I was getting a certain kind of like sweat here, and a little bit like numb feeling all over here. I was even getting jaw pain, and even I was getting like some tingling here, because for 8 hours you have to sit without like your back being like this. Like, of course your back can be like anywhere and your leg can go anywhere, but you have to sit without back support. But that was not enough. So on day 6th, on day 4th, it started hitting it. I started getting the pains, whatnot. Anyways, the dream is very peculiar because it was all about again a vasana, which was sexual, which was lust. And I was like, wow, my brain is digging deeper, and finding these vasanas and projecting these dreams. And I know these dreams so well. Crazy. Day 5. Now half the battle is won. But here where the magic comes. You are doing your meditation, or you are in pagoda, or you are walking in the evening. I'll put a clip of my evening walk. So we are in that's not how I should have said it. I should have said it calmly. We are in a Vipassana center. I have not shaved for 10 days, so I look absolutely horrendous. But it was so good. It was actually so good. I cannot talk here too much because it's a 10-day. I mean, I can talk, but a lot of people are walking around and they're also having fun. But it has been like so great. I have so much gratitude for this whole Vipassana, and Goenkaji's teachings were so great as well. But there's so much to talk about. I really can't wait for you guys to know how was my Vipassana journey day by day. You just saw the evening walk. Now, suddenly ideas, suddenly memories from long back, from when I was a kid to day before yesterday, to my summer trips, to my time in Singapore, to my time in Kanpur, to my time in these all various places that I have been, started coming. And this was not like, only the prime people in my life are going to come in. No, even strangers, even acquaintance. Gratitude was building up from day 5, and day 5 was quite good. Now day 6, now there are only 4 days remaining, so the timer starts. Oh wow, I'm leaving this jail and whatnot. Now day 6 is tough because the Vipassana meter goes up, so you meditate a lot more now, and you go to the bed at around 9:30. At 10, I used to go at 10. I used to open up at 11:30, and I'm totally fresh. At 2 a.m. at night, I can do a gym sesh. That was the energy meter. It was bonkers, and that is one thing about Vipassana. It gives you so much energy. I'm definitely gonna do these Vipassana cycles on my plane journeys, because that will be extremely good use of it than the mindless videos. Now, new angle because a call came, so day 6, the sleep. I used to start sleeping very late, and the dreams were not coming, and the sensation were coming even in the night, even when I'm not doing. So that was very extremely unique, right? So that was good. Now day 7. Now the last day 7 was pretty much exactly like day 6. Uh, yeah, no notes. Day 7 was pretty, whatever day 6 was, I mean, day 7 was just a repercussion of that. Day 8, the body pain started to be on its absolute worst, and my mind was getting so agitated. It was creating these jokes. It was very sarcastic. It was very, it knows that it's leaving the cage after 2 days, so it's getting pumped up. And when I used to go to the pagoda shell, which is basically a one room, which is like this wide. It's like a capsule hotel. You just have your yoga mat and you just have to meditate, which is called a dhamma seat, which is a dharm seat, whatever. You sit there, you do the meditation, and I used to complete my cycles. And that was great. But in that pagoda shell, my mind used to not waver to different things. My mind used to be very hyper focused into the meditation. Now there were 2 days remaining. 9 day and 10 day, I will club them together because 10 days rest day. So you get your phone. So I think that is not important. So last day, day 9. Uh, you get to feel why meditation is important and why meditation is important in India, in China, in different religions. Meditation tells you the real truth. Maybe the mirror is a mirror to show yourself, right? Meditation is a mirror to show your inner self. Not only to show your inner self, to show your much more real self. This is real, yes, but inside you is even more real than these things. So when you meditate and meditate for that long, you see nuances in people, you see a little things, and your mind is actually focused on good things, and the air is fresh, and the nose and the eyes are much more coordinated. The food you eat, you might eat less, but you savor the fun. What happens usually when we watch a film or a Netflix show? We start the movie and we are just finished. The credits are just the movies just start like 5 minutes and the food is done because we are like, that's the thing. It gives you a slow sort of approach. It makes you slow in the right way. It makes you extremely sharp, but it makes you extremely slow because it makes you realize that whatever is happening will happen. You can't do anything, but you can think about it in a positive light. That negative light that you were thinking on, now it's slowly turning positive. For me, Vipassana reduced my inner noise by at least 30%. It's not completely reduced, but 30% comfortably. Vipassana is not a magic pill. It's not a Ozempic. It's just a way of meditating with wanting nothing and experiencing everything. So when you go to Vipassana, which I highly recommend you to, think of it as a cerebral operation, of the operation of your ideologies, operation of your meditative state, operation of your brain. And hence you will see that a lot of things that are making your mind agitated are so not important. I would say they are extremely not important. So yeah. So that was my experience for day 1 to day 10. Now Vipassana is great. Whether you should do it? Yes. But if you have a lot of ADHD, if you have a lot of problems, it will help you. But I say Vipassana is not for everyone. And I'll tell you why. Because when you are in that jail kind of premise and your brain is contemplating, it can also have a very negative effect. I saw it in me. Mostly the effect was positive, but there was one negative effect that I was like, why should I care about anything in this world? Why should I care about anything in this world? And now that's a problem. That's a problem. But that also happens. So it's completely unbiased review of my mental state in 10 days of Vipassana. I hope my language was easy to convey, because see, my English is all right, but I still don't have that grasp over a very flow state of English, right? When you can understand everything. So when I'm saying this with all humility and gratitude to you, what the watcher of this video, is that don't have any expectations for Vipassana. Go blind and just enjoy. It is an enjoyment. It is painful, but it is an enjoyment. Uh, you get a second chance in thinking. You get to say your final goodbyes to people that have left the earth. And yeah, it's just that. It's not a magic pill, and it's something that I would recommend you. All right, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday, and eat well, sleep well, stay well. Bye.